We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
A live look at the well-known Lucas Oil Stadium here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Indy. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Ready, team, wait there.
Sending a receiver left. Tua off the play fake. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Rodney Thomas has got it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey! 18!
Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That is exactly what they needed, Brock. The throw that gets him stabilized after a disastrous miscue early.
You know I love when coordinators show that kind of confidence, quickly reestablishing it with his quarterback, and now he can start playing like that pick 6 never happened.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
You're right here.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He spots its target. That's Hill. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
They gain 14 on the play, and that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
And the Dolphins 1st down.
Ready. Ready.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. All right, go ahead, go. Ready. Ahead.
Working inside the red zone. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Throwing again here on 2nd. Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Go ahead.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. This throw is caught. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
All right, come on.
Madison can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it to the end zone.
Touchdown, Miami.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. That one's complete, right side. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Jones setting up the play action. Vacates quickly left side. He takes it himself. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Taylor with the first and then some. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts push their lead to 6. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Ready. 20 TS.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, And he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Right. All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Ready.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nick Cross has it. No one around. He's got space. And he's going to have a touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 13-7 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. First down, here's Tua. Taken in by Hill, right side. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Miami.
The Dolphins first down.
He's right. 44, ready.
Tua looking to throw. Right back to him. This is caught. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Short pass brought in. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. Pistol now for Jones. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 41. He's got Pierce. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Good for a
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering why. How do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast, and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time win.
Touchdown, Indianapolis! The Colts pick it off and give Colts on the ensuing drive.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action with the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. It's a thing of beauty.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here comes Malik Washington. Juke the defender. He stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Look at the throw here. Shake off that previous INT. That's Hill on the slant. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that 1st down. Here's Tua. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Dolphins trailing in the early going. 2nd and 3 now. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Good. Come on, 2.
Tua now from the gun. Looking to his fullback now. He winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers.
And it's picked off, but, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Tua out of the pistol. One makes the catch. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Tagovailoa keeping it on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dolphins make it a 1-score game before halftime. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins get it back to within 6.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Ashton Doolin now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Throw right side finds Pittman. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts. They'll set it down, score them at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
A give, left side to Taylor.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Jones now on third down. Puts this underneath to Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis, that's in second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Here's Jones. Flushed out of the pocket. This is reeled in by Pittman. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Sandberg is the kickoff for Miami.
Let's see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Gould on the return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Starting the third with Taylor. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
On third and long, it's Jones. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second down carry for Taylor. Has a hole left, room to run. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And he's got it, so they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. Off the play fake. Buying some time left. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick about the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Tagovailoa trying to get here on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and just 2 to go. Tua setting up to throw. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
That's it. 18.
A-Chain on the inside give. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. To throw, Tagovailoa. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Jalen Jones. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. To the right, reeled in by Downs. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down to the 31.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Running right, this is Taylor. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On first down, it's Jones to throw.
is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Taylor now, up the middle. Escapes a defender. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts parlay the interception into points. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
35. Dolphins 14. Rigoberto Sanchez.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He can run it. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10 from the 41.
Ready. Set.
Here's a chain up the middle. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Dolphins who have the ball, hoping they can flip the script because this game has been a nightmare for them so far. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Tight end in motion left. 2nd and 8. Gets this one to Waller. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready.
First down, tumble by Moore to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up, guys. Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. That's defense to fight.
And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. All right, Tua and his offense going for 2 here.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Hey, turbo one. Ready.
He's throwing for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Jason Sanders kicking off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
5-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Start on the ground, Taylor. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Pittman's got it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd down, Jones to throw. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Remember numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Tua now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Coverage was there, and they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Dolphins 20.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Washington now to return. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play. And they just did.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that first down, too. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
70 Lions!
They go again with Taylor. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
A 3-yard loss on the
So on now is Spencer Schrader for the Colts field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
He's right. 44. Ready.
Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Tua, another pistol. Getting out to his left. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Dolphins trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Turbo 3, quick!
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
You never have this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
All right, fellas. Listen.
Desperation time here on 4th. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up enough to take a knee on second down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Setting up for the kneel down on third. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go.
Now Jones. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
The Colts ready for the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Pass it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Trying to set this up quick. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down. They go play action with Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here's Tua again. It's caught left side by Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. He sends this one to the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And they pick him off again. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Colts take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence you did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.